What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And if you could probably hear in the background, the auction is live. We're going. We got about 30 minutes until a very important car for me to bid on comes up. But right now, I am on my way back to CarMax because
this is a hot lot.
Yes, the BMW broke already. Welcome on back to TK's Garage. I know you're going to be like, oh, it broke already, TK. No, it's nothing serious. You know, when you buy a car through CarMax, you get a 1,500 mile or 30-day, like it or hate it, you know, setup. You can bring a car back, give it back to them, you know, cancel the whole deal, keep it moving, or move forward with another car. I'm not canceling my deal on the car, obviously, because I only had to pay for like 25% of this car. So, I'm good. What I'm looking at doing right this moment, though, is I'm on my way there to get something addressed. When I hit the brakes in this car at like 50 or 60 miles an hour, I get a little bit of let me give you an example. So look at the phone on my lap. All right, we're gonna get her up to like 55, 60, and I'm just gonna hit the brakes very lightly, and you see it's shaking, right? Like this. That's because the rotors on this car are probably warped. And here's the thing, I don't technically own this car until they get all of the paperwork and stuff done. And being that, you know, that's what this warranty, that's what this 30-day, you know, like it or hate it thing is, I'm going to get a couple of things addressed on the car. One, those front rotors, and they don't have to replace them. They could probably just machine them. I've looked at the pads. They're within spec. I got a lot of brake left in the car. But, you know, if they want to do the brakes, I'll let them do the brakes. And then that piece in the back that I saw when I first bought the car, where it looks like it got bumped in the rear, it's a piece of plastic that sits behind the bumper. So, let's go ahead and roll on down to CarMax and see what CarMax says about the car. Now, there is a possibility that CarMax will be like, you know, we don't want to fix it, but we're going to take an extra X amount off the car. Totally fine with that. I already went to BMW and to get the brakes on this car is about $1,400. So if they want, just the front, by the way, if they want to go ahead and do that and take the $1,400 off the brakes, I'm all on board with that. And you know, if they don't want to fix the, you know, the aerodynamic under piece there behind that rear bumper, I'm okay with that too. That piece is about $2,400. So all in all, you know, if we get down to that point where they just take that money, or we meet in the middle and we cut that in half, I'm okay with that. It takes about another 3% of the value that I paid off the car, and I'm 100% on board with that. So let's go ahead and go to Copart. Wow, let's go ahead and go to Carfax. Let's go to CarMax, and see what they want to do. All right, guys. So we made it here to CarMax. I went in and I saw the one and only Slime Pack _392 here. I'm not gonna give away what she got going on, but look at that beautiful ass wrap, man. I swear to God, that's got to be one of the coldest friggin' Mopars in the game, man. Make sure y'all go subscribe to her channel, Slime Pack _392. And yes, the auction is still going on. We have about 20 minutes before her old car, Slime Pack 1, comes up. And what we're doing now is we're bringing this car in, being that it was a deal with CarMax, which I do have that other video, which is sponsored with CarMax, coming up for you guys here soon. We're bringing it into service, man. They're going to address the brakes. They're going to address this rear thing in the back, which controls the sensors. Almost just hit somebody else's car. Shut up. We're not going that far. I'm not putting on my seatbelt. You want me to pull around them? Let's see. It is 47,327.
47,327.
All right, guys. So we are done right now at CarMax. They replaced the front rotors, sensors, and pads, and now they're going to do later on this month. They had to order the parts for the back. They're also going to do the back rotors and pads. So evidently, the brakes on this thing were bad all the way around and causing that vibration and that shake under braking. So now they've instructed me to go to BMW to fix the undercarriage damage on the rear. They're going to give a diagnosis for that and replace a little piece of the car. So we're on our way over to BMW at this point, but which will conclude this video. I just wanted to give CarMax a major salute. I will say this. I'm going to be honest, because of my very first experience with CarMax, I still was very, let me park over here so we can finish this. I still was very gun shy in that I did not think that CarMax was going to honor the warranty. I mean, just keeping it a buck, right? I did not think that CarMax was going to... All right, shut up. I'm trying to get it to stop the seatbelt. I'm done. The very first thing I'm coding out on this car is this stupid seatbelt thing. All right, so, you know, I didn't think CarMax was going to honor the warranty or the repair. I just have it, you know, once you have a bad experience with a company, even if it's like a sponsored thing like this was, I still didn't expect it to be this easy. And this is a credit to CarMax. Like, I came in, told them what the issue was. I'm probably 800 miles or 700 and something miles into the 1,500 mile 30-day, you know, love it or hate it, bring it back to us, you know, repair. And they were like, look, no problem, blah, blah, blah. My total cost, let me see if I can show this to you. My total cost out the door, $0.00 out the door for the entire. Now, think that the front rotors, pads, and brakes on the front of this car are cheap. They're not. It was like $1,400 when I quoted it at the dealer, all right? For just the front. They did that, and now they got to do the rear. So I give CarMax major credit for that because, you know, I already was getting this car as even if I wasn't getting it, even if this car wasn't a sponsored deal with CarMax, I still would have been getting this car for like 37 grand. And now that's what, 36, 35. I'll be at 32 when they get done doing the rear brakes. I mean, I don't know how they made any money on this car unless, you know, because CarMax usually offers really good money on trade-ins or buying people's cars. So they might be losing on my car. Well, not necessarily. I mean, they're going to get the publicity and stuff from these videos, but you know what I'm saying? Like, for the average consumer, like, this would be a loss for them. Needless to say, they honored it. I appreciate it. And, you know, what they said here at my store is, yeah, it's no problem. They should have put a repair order in on this car before you ever took it. And, but, you know, look, they're like, look, we just charge it back to that store, charge the amount back to that store. And they just did it. They did the front brakes, and now they're going to do the rear brakes. And now I got to get out of here because I have about 5 minutes before Slimepack_392's car comes up for auction. And I got to be present for that. I need to be in there bidding and making sure we get to it. So, like I said, you know, we have our sponsorship money there, and I'm willing to put a little bit of my own money on top of that. So I think we're going to be good. And then it's just, as long as the bid is accepted, you know, we know how to go with that already. If they don't accept the bid, it comes up the next week. We bid on it again. And so we win it. As long as we're the high bidder every week, I don't care. We've been the high bidder 5 times now on that car. So I'm looking forward to getting it. Now that the title is there this time, it means if we win it this time, that should be it. But anyways, guys, with that said, major shout out to everybody. Thank you to everybody for watching these videos, hitting the thumbs up button. I really truly appreciate all the love and support you guys have been giving the channel lately, man. I really do, man. I can't stress that enough. But with that said, guys, thank you guys very much for watching. Stay tuned. We're going to BMW with this car in an upcoming video. Peace. Whoopee!